Hey folks, Coach Josh Wood here from Strong for Life Online Coaching. I've got one of our star clients, Haley. Haley, why don't you tell us a little bit about who you are and what what was life like before you started training?
Hi, Josh. So, I am a wife and mum of two crazy little kids, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. And I hold an exec position in full time in the organization that I work for. So life is very, very busy,
Busy.
very busy. Um, I used to be very strong when I was 6 years ago in my early 30s. Moved back from Sydney and things are not so strong. And particularly after having two babies, both emergency Caesars, which any female that has gone through that listening understands the toll that can take on your body. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, getting back into my strength training and getting strong again for my core is very important so I can keep up with the monsters.
Yeah, I mean we all need to do that. So why don't you tell us then a little bit about how life is different for you now
With the training,
after because you've been with us for almost 4 months now?
yeah, about that, about four
Yeah.
months. Um, it's I've probably got a little bit more discipline in my life around things that I do for me, which is very important. And for any parent, fathers or mothers, that's always important and always the thing that takes second place to the rest of the family unit.
Yeah.
So that's been great to be held accountable, getting little reminders about, so you haven't worked out yet this week, oh, it's Friday, what are you doing? And going, yep, I need to prioritize, offload the kids for an hour and make it about me. And I've noticed that I can motivate myself a lot more. So 4 months in, I'm feeling way more motivated, way stronger, and I can pick up both my kids at once without dying, which is great.
Very functional sort of strength.
Very, very, and required.
Yes, absolutely. Especially if you got all the groceries too. Groceries,
Exactly.
kids, got to carry it all.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's good to hear. And that's really, I mean, that's everyone we work with is busy parents and professionals, and this is the kind of thing I like to hear, and everybody else likes to hear because this is how our training directly affects the quality of our life.
Yeah, for
Uh,
sure.
Now, your primary coach is our wonderful coach Shawnee. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that experience?
Well, he gives me a lot of dad jokes. That's been the primary focus of the training, is for him to focus on
Great,
his dad jokes and improve
awesome.
them. He's just getting into his own training for November. um, it's been great because he's super flexible. So there's been a number of weeks where I've said, look, I literally cannot get to the gym, logistically can't do it. Can we modify my workout for, the remaining workout for a home workout, which he's done. He's done quickly. It's been fantastic. Um, and it's still kept me up to date, still kept me accountable. But it fits to my lifestyle because there are crazy weeks where
Fantastic.
I can't make it happen. I can't get off site to go to the gym, so I've got to do it at home, and I don't have all the equipment in a gym, but it's still managed to wreck me, which is great. Or challenge me, I should say, not wreck
Wreck
me.
you in the eventual that you will get
in
stronger and
in the
improve.
best way possible. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
That's
Awesome. And so what's been your favorite part of the process? Like online coaching is not for everybody. It's a very different world if you're used to in-person PT. So what's been your favorite part of this whole process?
Well, I've done in-person PT with, a fairly high-profile personal trainer in Sydney, where everyone's looking lovely and beautiful. And I much prefer this online process, and I think that's because I don't just get them for that 45-minute block and pay a fortune for that 45-minute block and
Yeah.
nothing else. And that's the crucial thing, is that I can do that. We've got 3 workouts for the week. I need to change this, I need to change that. What do you suggest for me to focus on here? Constantly touching base throughout the week. I mean, the bang for buck is way better and the support is way better.
That is what we like to hear, because the whole concept when I put this thing together was how do we make the personal training experience as immersive as possible in a busy life? So it's working. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I feel like Shani's like always, like he's always in my phone. Like, there's always the potential that I'm going to get an accountable text message like, hey, what are you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Because he actually is. He's not a real person.
No, that's what I thought. He's just AI.
Yeah. Just lives in your phone. Maybe one day we'll get to that point. So, okay. So you've come a fair ways in 12 weeks, and it sounds like the systems are working really well for you. I love hearing that it's been very adaptable to your lifestyle and schedule, because that's the only way to make these kind of long-term changes for people like us, people with kids and busy jobs. We have to be adaptable. It has to be flexible. So, all right. So you're coming from a position that a lot of other folks are in. What advice would you give to someone who maybe has a training background? They've lost a bit of that fitness over time, having kids, getting caught up in their work. What advice would you give to someone looking on how to change that?
Do it. Get in touch with you and just do it.
That's the easy way to do it.
That's the easy way to do it. I think for me, it was, I can't remember really the turning point. I think it was just a matter of, I could feel in myself, I got sick of not fitting into the clothes I wanted to fit in, waking up in the morning stiff, all that sort of stuff. And at the end of the day, you either keep whinging and have a crappy life, and don't hit your goals, or you decide to pull your finger out of your ass. Apologies for the language.
It's good.
And really decide what your goals are, realistic goals, and do it, pull the plug. And I think the main thing that I've had to really come to grips with is that I was at quite a high level when I was doing my personal training in my early 30s, and it's been a journey to remember I can't just go back to that straight away. So really building and building and building. It's taken a lot of patience on my part, but when I'm starting to now see results, it's fantastic.
Awesome. So moral of the story is just pull your finger out of your ass and get on it.
There's literally no other way, right?
That's what I try to tell people.
Yeah, if you're going to whinge about it and whinge about how you look, how you feel, and then just do it, because it not only helps the body, right? When we fit, it helps the mind.
100%. Yeah. Absolutely.
And that's been a major thing to remember to get back into. So I'm much more mentally strong. Even 4 months on, I can just push myself a lot more.
Fantastic. That's, wonderful stuff. All right. Well, I won't take up too much more of your time here. I just got one last question. This is kind of open-ended. In regards to this whole journey, what just words of wisdom do you have to share with people? What have you learned on this trip so far? What can you share and pass on?
I think honesty is the best policy with your trainer. And that's what I've certainly done. So,
yes,
saying, I can't do this, or look, I only did 2 sets of this. I got to run to a meeting, which, occasionally happens for me. Or, I've just got over a sickness. I'm going to pass out if I do any more, but this is where I'm at. And then the workouts can then be adjusted moving forward accordingly. So you're not, pushing yourself beyond your real abilities because you've lied about doing a set, or you've lied about going and doing this workout. It's better to just be very forthcoming and realistic.
I think that is a fantastic policy. And as a coach, that makes all the difference for programming. Like, we need to know what you're actually doing and where you're actually at, so we can continue to map out that path to your goals.
Exactly.
All right, Halley, thank you very much for your time and all your insightful and thoughtful answers. You probably have busy things to do, so I'll let you go.
Thank you. So nice chatting to you.
You too. We'll chat soon.
Okay.
Bye.